bedroom hotel, including restaurants and storage, 412 student flats, parking, general retail areas, and it says partial demolition of number 79 Lime Street. Mixed-use development, so it's primarily retail and accommodation for students and tourists. I think as soon as you close a cinema down and take away its purpose and its meaning, as soon as that happens, it ceases to become a cinema, doesn't it? But there is still a really strong argument that against its removal. You can reimagine the building. It could have been a community arts centre, or it could have been anything. It could have, even if it had been a bar or a restaurant, it's still better than its absolute erasure.
Yeah.
But it could have been reimagined as a place of cultural significance if it had kept that integrity of being a communal space. Then it would have retained some of its original meaning.
Right. Okay, well, we're now standing outside the steps to Lime Street Station, looking over at the Crown where we've just been, and the new development, which I understand is a hotel next door to it. So that's at the very top of Lime Street. I suppose another one of the arguments that have been presented is that not long ago this was quite an ugly facade, and they've put this, opened the station up, which is fair enough, but is that an excuse? Is that an excuse that they've ripped down something that most people agree was pretty uninviting, ugly, decrepit, and put something else up? But is that an excuse to rip down something which is anything but ugly and decrepit?
I don't mind the front of Lime Street Station, and it does create a kind of limited public space. It's a place to wait between trains. What was here before was really ugly, that 1960s development. It's not that long ago there was a horrendous tower block right in front of the station. Now that they've got rid of all that, you can actually see the splendour of the building. But then to have such a lack of foresight and vision to get rid of the Futurist, and then to build this right next to it. Why did nobody stop to think, we've got rid of the ugly buildings that were here, let's not build some more ugly buildings? Why didn't somebody say, oh, let's build something beautiful or something? The Premier Inn Hotel, it looks like a radiator or some kind of heating storage unit or something. It's got the architectural ambitions of a fridge. Did nobody stop to think, just for a moment, actually this might be a mistake? The Lime Street Hotel, the station itself, let's complete the set. Let's do something beautiful, so that when we get to the Crown Hotel, we've got this panoramic vista of beauty. No. No, let's build something that has the architectural integrity of the electronic billboard over the road.
It looks like it's been put together with stickle bricks. Those things you have as a kid.
Stickle bricks, it is.
It's got a Lego set or something
Yeah.
That's probably an insult to Lego, really. But
I find it quite amusing that the bar in the Premier Inn is called the Lantern, as if it's a place of light and magic. There's no magic. That's the thing. There's no magic. There was no magic in the 60s when they built the Holiday Inn. you know. But